Now, there are really a lot of good stories about the Philippines. I believe Efren Peña Florida is here, the 2009 CNN Hero of the Year. Um, we have Venus Raj, we have Charis Pempenko, and we have Manny Pacquiao. Let's wish him good luck in his fight this Saturday. But basically, we all have this very good Filipino heroes who have shown us the way. They're charting their own course and they're building the Filipino brand and they're helping us, gain confidence in the global community. And I believe they are very good role models that we can emulate. And the next slide, please. And again, not only that, we also have a lot of wonderful natural resources. Please vote for the Palawan Underground River as to be one of the new seven wonders of the world. Just type the new seven wonders of the world and it will take you to that site. I think we're still in the top 7, but we still need more votes. The vote will end in October. But again, it shows you that we have a lot of natural resources. We have a lot of resources, human and physical. And of course, Boracay and Manila Bay are considered to have the best sunset settings in the world. So we all have these things. We have the heroes, we have the places. Next slide, please. So now I go to this. This is also central to my life. One of my big heroes is also here today, Alex Lacson. He wrote the book 12 Little Things Every Filipino Can Do to Help the Country. And last year we launched a foundation called Kabayanihan Foundation. Basically, the main objective is to bring out the hero in every Filipino. And I believe there is really a hero in every Filipino. And we have to think that we are part of the solution. May magagawa pa tayong lahat. And that is a new philosophy that we can embrace in this community building. Next slide, please. So again, we can strengthen Filipino groups in the US like what we're doing now. That's why I'm really grateful to Marcel and to Tony for inviting me here and for building a movement towards this, creating this new family, this family of Filipinos globally. And of course, we can donate to worthy causes. Later, you can donate with the GK Philippine Hope Ball. And then you can start a business in the Philippines and support local business initiatives. And of course, you can visit the Philippines. How many of you haven't been to the Philippines? Is there anyone who haven't been? So there's quite a lot. Alex Lacson shared to me a story when Mahathir Mohamad was building Malaysia, and he was thinking how best to do it, and he thought about it long and hard, and he came up with the Petronas Towers because humans, us, including Filipinos, would usually go to places where they can, take their pictures, like the Eiffel Tower, the Statue of Liberty, where they can take their pictures. So he thought about it, and when he built the Petronas Towers, that was one of his strategies, so that more tourists would come in. So Alex was sharing, before the Petronas Towers was built, there were around 2 million tourists every year that was coming to Malaysia, and after that, I think they're now at 18 million. It's all because of those symbols. So you can visit the Philippines and share the 7,107 islands that the Philippines can offer. For myself, it's been my philosophy to first travel the Philippines. That's why it's my first time in the U.S. I've only been, I'm not, the only, I've been not only to four provinces only. So in the Philippines, out of 81, I've been to most of it except 4. That's Batanes, Bohol, Palawan, and Hulosulu. So I've been privileged to be part of the campaign. We've traveled a lot, and I've seen most of the Philippines. And again, it's the same hospitality that I've seen in the Philippines. They will embrace you, whoever you are, when you go to their province. And it's the same here. Marcel drove, picked me up at Los Angeles yesterday from San Diego and brought me here. So again, we are really one. We are really one Filipino. That's what binds us. Next slide, please. And of course, this is related to my job. I hope, I'm sure you're all familiar with Facebook, Twitter, blogs, and websites, and even texting. I hope you will use it. Anyone can now be a citizen journalist. Now everyone can become an advocate. And now everyone can build a brand. So again, you can use these tools, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. You can even create. I've heard about a story yesterday about some of you creating a new news magazine for next year, and also another group of Filipinos who are thinking of creating their own IT company. So I believe that's really what will help us build our nation. And of course, lastly, stay positive about the Philippines. Next slide, please. So this brings me to the theme of We Are One Filipino event today. The balangay to the barangay. And some don't get it when I share it, but I am really passionate about it because I believe this is what God was telling me when I had this Sambuanga funds for little kids story. Because what I learned was that the barangay was named after the balangay. Because to build a balangay, because we were seed dwellers before, you needed a community united. The women fetched the wood, the men built the boat, the kids probably helped along the way as well. So you really need a community before you can build something. So I'm extending it, I'm extrapolating here, but I believe when the Rahas, when the Sultans were deciding how to name the smallest political unit in the country, they came up with barangay from the balangay. Because in creating a barangay, in creating a city, in building a nation, you would need a community working together. So that's really why I'm really amazed by this story. Because it brought me back to my past. And it gave me a confidence na we were really an intelligent race. To be able to do it. To be able to name it, no? The barangay, because you need the community. And it's somewhere there, it's in Wikipedia. And that's why it amazes me. And that's why what Arnold said rings true. We really need this modern bayanihan community. We need to pitch in so that we can lift those less fortunate out of poverty. And lastly, next slide, let us inspire every Filipino to be a little hero. And I believe Alex Lacson will be sharing later about what global Filipinos can do to help our Philippines. Thank you very much.